Hi, I'm Linda from Tulalight Spirit-Led Coaching, and today we're diving into one of my favorite tools, the pendulum. It's simple, elegant, and incredibly revealing when used with care and intention. Whether you're brand new to pendulum reading or just need a refresher, I've got you. So what is a pendulum? A pendulum is more than just an object on a string. It's a bridge between you and your spirit guides. Think of it as an intuitive antenna that translates subtle energies into visible motion. So what can you use as a pendulum? You don't need to buy anything fancy. I often say use what you already love. A weighted necklace, a favorite stone on a chain, even a key on a string can become your pendulum. It just needs to feel good to you and have a little weight to resist wind and random movements. So I'm going to show you a couple of mine. This is my rose quartz pendulum that I use most of the time. It's my favorite, I guess. I have a number of other pendulums that I actually bought very, very inexpensively. This is another one that I've been using recently. And then I also have a couple of necklaces that I use if I'm out and about and I need to do a quick check-in. I can use a necklace that I'm wearing. So here's my lapis lazuli. And the one on my neck I just bought recently. And it's kind of a crystal. It's quite long. It has a nice heft to it. So you can use any of those things for your pendulum when you do a reading. Then we also have pendulum pads or charts, and you can work with a simple yes-no line, a quadrant pad, or something more complex with charts in numbers and percentages and alphabets. I personally love the ones with energy rings and phrase options. Spirit can get quite playful. So one example, this is just a quick yes-no. So all you do is just make this sort of cross shape on the paper. And generally no is the side-to-side movement, and yes is up and down or forward and toward you. So you can make this and you have a very quick yes-no pendulum pad. A lot of times pendulums, if you purchase them, come with their own pad. So this one was one of those. I like this one because I fold it all up and I put it in my handbag in a pouch. And so when I'm out and about, if I need it really quick, I have it and it's easy. Then you have various solid shapes, so like this one. And of course, the one you've seen me use quite often in my readings is this metal one. So anything can be used for a pendulum or a pad, as long as it feels good to you and it serves the purpose that you're trying to do. All right, so then the next thing is you don't want to skip your spiritual seatbelt, as it were. So before each session, you want to say a brief opening prayer or blessing. And that is generally, seeking guidance and support from the guides, seeking protection, and letting them know what your intentions are. We'll have more on that a little bit later. Then you want to ground yourself. So, feel rooted to the earth somehow, whether that's standing on the ground literally with bare feet, or just saying an intention, or doing a little meditation first, whatever works for you. Clear a space and your tools. You can clear them by saying the words that, I want this space to be free of negative energies, and, just put some sort of intention out verbally. Or you can use different things such as, this is a sage spray that was suggested to me at one point. You can spray it on things. And then you also have actual sage. I have mine all wrapped up in here in this bag. But you can burn a little sage and do a little smudging, and that's a way to clear things. So whatever works for you. I've asked the guides, they just feel like, I think they feel mostly that your intentions are what's most important. You're bringing the positive energy to whatever reading that you were doing. Okay. So speaking of energy, your pendulum can only work with the energy that you bring to it. If you're tired, overwhelmed, or emotionally charged, it shows. And I've had this happen where I've tried to do a reading and I was exhausted or I was in a funky mood. and it just didn't work very well. And I, usually I'll just decide, you know what, I'll come back to this later or see it tomorrow. Because it happens. We all have those moments when we're too tired or we're in a funky mood. Sometimes it won't move at all. Sometimes it's sluggish. So those are indicators that the space and the energy isn't quite right. And that's okay. You're not broken. You're just energetically jammed up. So we just need to rest, reset, and return later. So don't worry. If your pendulum barely moves at first, it's not you. It's not it either. It's just the beginning of your energetic handshake with Spirit. Trust me, as you grow, so will the energy. In part 2, we'll explore how to actually do readings, doing yes and no questions, interpreting messages, and even working with spirit languages. You're going to love it. See you then. Hi. So what you just saw was part 1 of a 3-part series on the use of the pendulum. And I wanted to go ahead and share with you the blessing that I use each time that I use the pendulum. So here goes. I'm going to read it to you. Hello, Celestial Team. I'm excited to communicate and connect with you today and want you to know how incredibly grateful I am for your protection, wisdom, support, and guidance every day. Please help me to keep away negative energies and recognize their presence so that I can shoo them away as needed. I open my heart, soul, and love to my spirit team, seeking only truth and light on this day and every day. I am in gratitude for your assistance in living a life most pleasing to God. So this is my blessing. It's born from my connection, my beliefs, and each of us needs to have a blessing that sings to us, that really speaks from your soul. So I'm going to be providing you with a little worksheet that you can use to create your own blessing, and I hope that will be helpful for you. Meantime, look for that video in the description for the other 2 parts to this. The one part is on really doing readings, and the other part is more about the tools and options. All right, we'll see you next time.